Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. Back in December I announced a Fakemon drawing contest to celebrate hitting 500 subscribers on YouTube, where you could submit your own designs to be featured in the Jermanzburg region. In the meantime, this channel grew up to nearly 600 subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. A total of 21 artists submitted over 40 designs. I enjoyed watching all of your ideas and concepts. Thank you so much for everybody who spent their time and submitted one or more drawings. I decided to pick 7 winners, which will be showcased in 2 videos, cause there are simply too many designs to put into one video. Also, because I felt bad for every artist I couldn't feature, there will be a fan voting where the viewers can vote for one more design to get added into the Pokédex. But this fan voting will take place in the next video, so keep an eye out on that. Anyways, I chose the design that I could incorporate well into certain concepts, locations, organizations, or trainers or side quests of the Jermanzburg region. The winners are in no particular order. I just made sure that each part has a similar amount of drawing. So the first winner is EsperBlox. EsperBlox is the creator of the Norvia region and a fellow Fakemon YouTuber. If you don't know his channel, you should definitely check it out, it's linked in the description. This was actually the first entry for the contest, not even 24 hours after I released the announcement video. I did not expect an entry so soon. I was really surprised, but also really happy and amazed how well the Fakemon turned out. Well, no, I was not surprised that the Fakemon turned out so well, I was surprised how early it was submitted, sorry. It's a fossil Fakemon based on the, I hope I don't butcher this name, Procomsognathus, a dinosaur which was found in Germany. The first stage is a pure rock type and it's so adorable, look at its cute little happy face! The Pokédex entry stated that scientists brought back its evolution and didn't know that it had a pre-evolution until they escaped a laboratory and suddenly started to lay eggs. Really nice concept, which could be a cool side quest where you help the scientists to either catch the escaped Fakemon or collect a few of the eggs and bring them back so they can find out what is going on with this Fakemon. As a thank you, you get to keep one of the eggs. You eventually will also be able to find them in the wild, but they are relatively rare. And here is Repure. I don't know if I butchered the name, if so please tell me how to say it correctly. I instantly fell in love with this cute little mon, so thank you Esper for submitting it for my contest. Also I like when Fakemon designs incorporate eggs into their designs, it's really cute. Next, the evolution Vounilaio. It lost its egg and is now a complete grown raptor. I think my favorite part about the design is its hands, because they look like stylized versions of mini raptors. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but I hope you can see it too. The whole design somehow looks a bit dangerous, probably because of the eyes and the large claws, but also still cute. The feathers look super fluffy. The special thing about this Fakemon is that if you revive the fossil you get the evolution, but if you hatch an egg you will get the pre-evolution. I actually haven't designed a fossil Fakemon for the Jermanzburg region, not sure why to be honest, but I kind of feel motivated to create 1 or maybe 2 now. I will try to match the vibe of this line, but we'll see how it goes. I of course also drew the fossil, but I didn't include the speed drawing. And here is Vounilaio, a ground and rock type. This is the first fossil Fakemon of the Jermanzburg region. Thank you Esper for your entry, I hope you liked my rendering of your Fakemon. The second winner is Wispie, aka wispiedex on Instagram. A quite unique account, all of his drawings are traditional drawings, which is not something you see often on Fakemon accounts. Definitely recommended. His submission is a 2-stage line, however the evolution has 2 different forms, which I will explain when I'm done with the base form. The first form is Termonitor. The cuteness and the color scheme instantly caught my attention. You can evolve it by either giving it a Firestone or an Ice Stone. I figured you could receive this Fakemon as a gift, maybe from the professor of the region, with the mission to study its evolution behavior. I think it would be a nice Fakemon to introduce the player into the concepts of stone evolutions and Fakemon with different forms. Here is Termonitor, a pure normal type. Usually people aren't the biggest fan of normal types, but I am convinced people will love this Fakemon. Design and concept are on point and should be appreciated. If you give it a Firestone, it will evolve into the blazing form of Abrupt type. It looks very confident and like it could beat every opponent. Since this Fakemon is tied to hot places, it can be found in the volcano area and probably the desert area of the Jermanzburg region. So those are the places the professor will send you for your investigations. You can talk to people or spy on Termonitor. Either residents will tell you that you should try a Firestone, or you will see a Termonitor touching a Firestone and evolving. After successfully evolving it, you can send the information back to the professor, who will give you a second Termonitor for you to evolve. But we're not there yet. Here it is, Abruptile, Blazing Form, a pure fire type. The name is a fusion of Abrupt and Reptile. The region was really lacking some fire types that were in the starter or regional variant, so I'm happy to introduce to you this new Fakemon. Now let's see the other form of Abruptile. Once you got the other Termonitor, you naturally head towards the colder areas of the Jermanzburg region, where you learn that you can also use an ice stone on them. If you do so, you will get the frigid form of Abruptile. In this case, it's a pure ice type, which coincidentally was also a type that I needed more designs of. The Pokédex says that they expel cold air to keep themselves warm, and I can imagine that they are pretty popular during the summer or the hot areas in the region as well. I mean, they're basically living air conditioners. People would totally use them as air conditioners. And I am people. Here it is, Abruptile, frigid form. I like how similar yet different both forms look and feel. Alone from the looks you can tell what to expect. Thank you Wispy for participating in the contest. I hope you like my rendition of your Fakemon. Time for the third winner, Joetem Reels. You can find his content both on YouTube and Instagram, a wild mix of different stuff like Fakemon concept or podcasts. If that sounds like you'd enjoy it, please check out the accounts. He submitted a 2-stage line based on snails and ice cream. Not sure if I ever mentioned it, but snails are my absolute favorite animals and I love the color pink, so I may be a bit biased here, but it's such a nice design that I couldn't say no. I was actually planning on making an ice cream Fakemon and a different snail Fakemon by myself, but this design looks better than everything I brainstormed, so I dropped my ideas and decided to go with Joetem's design. It is, like I said, based on ice cream and snails, more specifically haired snails. I had no idea such snails even existed. They look kinda weird, to be honest. And it's also based on Schultüten, aka school cones. Not a mix I would have thought of, but it works super well. There will be a gym leader who is based on food items of different fairy tales. After defeating him for the first time, he will add more food Fakemon to his team, including this one. It is called Schnell, which is a fusion of Schultüte, snail and Schnecke, the German term for snail. It sounds super adorable. Schnell. Its typing is poison and dark, so do not dare to lick this Fakemon. Wouldn't end well. Its evolution is even more dangerous. It can shoot poison out of its shell with a speed of 300 miles per hour, which is nearly 500 kilometers per hour. But don't worry, just drive on the German highway and you can outspeed it easily, cause well, it's a speed limit. Not Neumarkt. The name is a fusion of escargot, the French term for snail, and Neumarkt, which is a place in Cologne. On one of the buildings you can find a giant statue of a dripping ice cream cone by the artist Klaas Oldenburg. Honestly, never heard of this statue before, but it's a pretty cool one, so I'm glad it got incorporated into a design. Do you think an ice cream brand would be using Neumarkt as a mascot, even though it is poisonous and potentially deadly? Maybe a really crazy brand with unusual flowers, and one of their store moves is like a statue of Neumarkt. I think I like that idea actually. Here it is, Neumarkt, a poison and dark type. I've never seen such an evil snail or ice cream cone before, but I really like it. Thank you Joetem for this amazing entry, and I hope you like how my version turned out. And the last winner for today, Froopy Art. You probably know Froopy, if not, he's the creator of the Paleon region and the Pokemon Amber project on YouTube. Definitely worth checking out if you like art and narrated content. And Fakemon, of course. His entry is based on an old German story that was told to children called Struwwelpeter. These old stories usually were written to scare kids into not doing stupid things or to follow their parents' instructions. Eat your food, cut your hair, don't bully other children, be kind to animals, and so on. Usually these stories didn't end well for the kids because they disobeyed these rules. The Struwwelpeter is the protagonist of such a story. He didn't want to cut his nails or hair and didn't care much about hygiene, which people weren't a fan of. This Fakemon nails the inspiration, no pun intended. It's a little guy with giant static charged and tousled hair. Some of the hair is standing up and looks like small lightning bolts. It's adorable. It is also covered in dirt because it doesn't want to clean itself. It also has really long and sharp nails, which kinda reminded me of Edward Scissorhands. I have planned another gym leader which is based in different fairy tales involving clothes. Yeah, this may seem a bit random, but it hopefully will make more sense when I get to them. The whole point of the gym leader is that everybody can dress how they want and nobody should be judged for it. I think Statischmutz fits right into this gym. Technically, the Struwwelpeter is not a fable and just a story, but I still want to include Statischmutz in the main gym battle. It's just too good not to. Here is the final rendering of Statischmutz, a ground and electric type. The name is a fusion of static or statisch, the German term, and Schmutz, the German term for dirt. It looks a bit intimidating with its long claws, but realistically speaking, the whole design and pose is just cute. It's even doing a little dance. How can you say mean things to it? Thanks Froopy for giving me this adorable little guy to put into the Jermanzburg region. I appreciate it a lot. So these are the first 4 winners and Fakemon lines of the contest. I hope all the artists are happy to see their entries and my renditions of their designs. I tried my best doing them justice. Please check out all of their social medias, they were shown in the video but I will also link them in the description. Thank you all for participating. Part 2 will come out on next Friday and I will feature the last 3 artists and the fan voting for the last Fakemon to be added to the region. So please check out the video once it's online. Thanks for watching, please leave a like and subscribe to not miss my future content. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, check out the Fanart showcase and see you in the comments.